Most people think you need to do hundreds of cheap car washes just to make a living in the auto detailing industry, but that's not how you build a long-term profitable business. In the last year, I've helped detailers like you make over $100,000 without grinding away on low-ticket jobs. Using Facebook ads, automations, and the right business model, I've been able to bring in high-ticket ceramic coating, PPF, and paint correction jobs for detailers across Canada and the United States. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how detailers like you can make over $100,000 in 2025 with high-ticket services and leveraging digital marketing. Whether you're mobile or shop-based, I'm going to show you the exact strategy that's working right now so you don't waste time on low-ticket jobs. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact strategy to hit $100,000 in 2025 even if you're starting from scratch. So I'm going to break down the best detailing business model in 2025, how to get high paying clients with Facebook ads. I'm also going to reveal the secret to automating your leads and scaling your business. Starting off with the best detailing business model in 2025. Biggest first question you have to ask yourself is whether you're going to be mobile or shop based. The mobile strategy is great if you're ranking high on Google and you have a high population around your area, especially focusing on the Google My Business listing, getting a lot of 5-star reviews in there. If you pop up right at the top for the organic Google My Business listing and organic for the search rankings, you will get so many inquiries in the busy season, it's not even funny. Now, if you're a detailing shop, on the other hand, you should focus primarily on paint correction, ceramic coatings, and if you have a plotter, I would do paint protection film for sure. You might be asking, why should I focus on high ticket services? I'm gonna get way less of those than I would a standard, cheap car wash. What gives? If you're charging $100 for a small detail, that will not scale you to $100,000 in 1 year. Unless you have a full fleet of mobile detailers at your disposal and the demand to, sell all of these $100 details, you're not going to be going anywhere. That being said, if you're just starting out, it would be good to charge less for your services just so you can get some experience under your belt and practice, get a feel for the client base in your area so you can start scaling and offering these high ticket services. My advice would be, if you have enough startup capital, I would definitely go into a shop, or maybe you're starting off mobile and once you get some traction going, you move into a shop in your area so you can start scaling much faster with employees and high ticket services. Moving on to number 2, which is how to get high ticket clients using Google Organic and Facebook ads. Starting off with ranking on Google, it is really important to rank high for specific keywords in your area. Your business will start printing if you pick the right one. Just think about it. Searching on Google is pretty high intent if they're searching for the right keyword. For example, ceramic coating near me implies they already know what a ceramic coating is and they're in the market to buy the actual service for their vehicle. If you're ranking number 1 organically and in the Google My Business listing for that search term, you will get the client most likely if your website's good and you have good follow-up to close that client. As you provide high quality service to clients in your area, you will start to rack up positive Google reviews and higher search rankings because of it. Especially if you optimize your Google My Business profile for success. I have a free video somewhere up there I post on YouTube. Definitely check it out. I ranked number 1 for a couple keywords for my own business. So watch how I did that in that other video. But basically, Google Organic is you get more clients, more organic free leads once you put in, a little bit of work to set everything up. It should just start coming in on autopilot if you do it correctly. Moving on to Facebook ads and high ticket clients for these services. Like I mentioned before, I've generated over $100,000 in revenue for myself and other clients that I've managed ads for. As you can see on the screen now, I've gotten some pretty crazy results, low cost per lead, high quality leads with the Facebook form method, mainly focusing on ceramic coating, PPF, and paint correction services. Okay, well, Lucas, what's the secret? What's the secret? Tell me, how did you do this? How did you do this? I'm trying to scrape it for my own business. I got you. The secret is targeted offers. So you have a good offer in your ad, in the copy, in the video, okay, or the photo. You got a good offer that people are just eating up in your area, all right? You have a good creative, ad creative. So you're literally targeting with the creative. I know it sounds crazy, but you're targeting with the ad creative. So that's a photo, video, whatever you got going on. You're using that for the targeting, okay? And the little cherry on top is the automations to follow up with the leads. You don't want any leads to slip through the cracks, and we're kind of like squeezing all the juice out of every single lead so we have the most opportunity for success. It's not super salesy, it's not super spammy. I don't like to, hard close people. If they're in the market for the service, if they see the offer, I make it kind of like a no-brainer rather than hard pressuring them into buying the service. Moving on to number 3, which is the secret to automating leads and scaling your business. So automating your lead follow-up is basically like getting more clients without more work. Think about it, if you got 50 leads handed to you on a silver platter right now and you had to manually call all of them, maybe they're still thinking about it, they're asking you to call back in a couple days, that would waste so much of your time to manage all of those leads. Kind of need like a little crutch to help you get through that big bulk. And if you're scaling, getting a lot of leads for your business, automation just helps, simmer everything down, kind of calms everything down. You have peace of mind as well. So that automations like your reminders for appointments are going out, your review requests are going out. All the clients are taken care of at every single stage. They're not wondering, oh, what's the address to this guy's shop? Or, how much is the service? They already know everything. They know when their appointment is, etc. So like I said, most detailers waste time chasing leads. Instead, you can use automated follow-ups with email and text. If you're running Facebook ads and someone submits a form, the client should already be taken care of and have the option to book without human interaction. Of course, if they have some questions, more than welcome to call and we can book them in manually, but we want the option to have them book in, just on their own. This is basically like an AFK method, okay? Also, if they don't book right away, say they went through the follow-up, they went through, even a manual call, maybe 5 manual calls, and they still don't want to book, they're like, don't call me, whatever. Still have a nurturing automation, which over a longer period of time, it might be a couple texts here and there, it might be a couple emails that are very passive. They're not hard selling, but it still keeps them, knowledgeable that the service exists and some of the benefits of whatever service that they inquired for. You can actually make your own nurturing automations depending on which service they ask for. So if you had a paint correction lead, they can go in the paint correction follow-up workflow. If they had a ceramic lead, they would go in the ceramic follow-up workflow, just nurturing them over a longer period of time. So you can really, scrape as much juice. Remember, scrape the juice out of each lead. So Facebook ads plus a CRM, so customer relationship manager, equals passive lead flow. Okay, passive lead flow is what we're after to scale. Like I mentioned earlier, I was getting some pretty good results with this, and after a little bit of testing and tweaking, I've optimized this system to get the lead cost down to $8 per lead, and this is like quality leads. Your lead cost will vary depending on which method of conversion you use. I know some guys that are semi in my position, they like run an agency, they run ads for clients, they run ads for themselves. They're like, we can get you $1.50 ceramic coating leads. And you're like, oh my God, I can get a lead for $1,000 service for $1? That sounds a little too good to be true, okay? What's the quality of these leads? Most of these guys just run a campaign that does messenger ads with no barrier to entry there. There's no like custom questions, disqualifying questions, anything like that. And all they do is like send a message and that counts as a lead, I guess. Cheaper leads, lower intent, lower commitment, more expensive leads, unless your campaign sucks, usually higher intent. They went through a little more barrier. Like think about the comparison between a Facebook Messenger ad and a landing page ad where it literally takes them off of Facebook or Instagram, goes to a custom landing page, and then they go through like a survey. That lead is pretty interested in your service and they're much more likely to convert, which means it's worth spending a little extra just to get that lead. Even though you're getting less of them, the quality is higher. Now, if you want my exact blueprint to hit $100,000 in revenue in 2025, I'm dropping a free auto detailing masterclass in my school community. Now, it's going to be my beautiful face and I'm going to be teaching you a lot of stuff, a lot of the fundamentals before you start scaling, before you really hit the ground running with this. Now, I'm still in the process of recording parts of it, but I'm going to release it as I go. Basically, you're going to have module 1, which is going to be the fundamentals of an auto detailing business, making sure you have all your ducks in a row. And then there's going to be another free module, which is basically the automations and how everything works with the software. So you're setting it up and you're cranking leads through it. And then module 1.5 will actually be the full automation walkthrough and how to use the software. Now, the software, you do have to pay for the software. You're not paying me, you're paying the software, but Everything else is free. You can see the video on how the software works, see if you want to use it. But there's also tons of free content in that community, as well as a ton of detailers who are going through the exact same problems as you are. I am only trying to get detailers in here so they're not getting advertised by some guy trying to sell them a bunch of leads, or, you know what I'm saying? No spam. I just want detailers trying to grow their business. As simple as that. So click the link below to join the community, and I'll see you there. Peace out.